everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Athena, a relationship coach, and today I want to talk about how to deal with when somebody is giving you the silent treatment. First of all, know that somebody's giving you the silent treatment. They're abusive. It's emotionally abusive. And I mean, growing up, at some point in our lives, we all tried the silent treatment. I remember when me and my best friend growing up, we were in third grade, got mad at each other because we was reading each other's journals, and for 3 days, we didn't talk. We was giving each other the silent treatment. That's young stuff. It happens with children, siblings, friends. But as we get older and get into more intimate relationships, the silent treatment is abusive. And it's abusive in any relationship, whether it's parent, child, sister, brother, husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever it is. At the end of the day, it's abusive behavior. But when somebody has you on a silent treatment, they're trying to pull you into them. I remember a long time ago, I was in a relationship where I was with someone, and every time he did something wrong, he would flip the script and then turn around and give me a silent treatment like I was the person doing something wrong. And for a long time, that worked. For a minute, I was like, well, I'm just mad at him. But after a few days, I was wondering, well, why hasn't he returned my calls? And why is he ignoring my text? And why is he doing this? Why isn't he talking to me? Well, I didn't really mean it. I was just upset. So then I would go call. And then I would try to show up at his house, kind of looking like a maniac because he was pulling at my emotions. It was rejection. And I didn't know how to take that type of rejection. So he pulled me in right to where he wanted me to be. And then he would show back up, do something wrong later on down the line. It was just a cycle. It was an abusive relationship mentally and emotionally, not so much physically. But that is some of the worst hurt and pain you can feel when somebody just shuts you out for no reason. Some people say, oh, well, I don't care. Yeah, you do care. It hurts. So how do you deal with it? The first thing you do when you notice that somebody is trying to flip the script on you and do the silent treatment is totally ignore the hell out of the silent treatment. Let it go. Let it be. Let him sit as much as he wants to sit, boo. When you're ready to talk to me, then you can call me if I'm available. And you ain't even got to say that. Your silence, returning it, not coming down to their level, but just returning it and not running after them, cut off all the texts. And I know it's going to hurt, and I know it don't feel good, but sweetheart, cut it off and let them go ahead and do what they do. When they call you back, do not be available. Sometimes people try it in relationships. If it was me, knowing what I know now, the first time he ever did it, I'd have dropped him like a hot potato. We wasn't married. We wasn't trying to be married. So I should have just dropped him because that is abusive behavior. But say you're not ready to drop him and say you're going to keep on being with him because that's a reality. People really do it. You teach people how to treat you. So if somebody's trying to give you a silent treatment, let them be. Do not call. Do not text. Let them be. First of all, you better than that. If somebody can go days without talking to you, do you really want them anyway? If somebody can truly not have to hear your voice at night, not to hear you say good morning, not to see you text, all because they got something to prove, is that somebody you really want anyway? Are you better than that? Don't you deserve somebody who really wants to be in your life? And even though they're upset, they're willing to communicate with you? That is just toxic behavior. And toxic behavior begets toxic behavior. And you feel like you have to prove something because they're pulling you into their world. Don't let nobody pull you into their world. Walk away. And if you're not strong enough to walk away, sit them down. And let them be. You can't call me. You can't text me. Oh, well. And listen, stay off of social media trying to get people's attention. And that is in another one of my other YouTube videos that I'm posting. I've already done. I just got to post these videos. So if you see a bunch of them in one day, it's because I've made a few over time as I've been thinking about stuff. But yeah, stay off of social media. Don't be on there, oh, I'm just having this terrible day. Get on social media if you are going to be on it and show you taking up a new hobby, that you having fun with your family, you taking pretty selfies, not nothing to make. And listen, don't get on there and be a thought. and trying to show your body, trying to make you mad. Don't try to make you mad, because then he knows you're if he's that controlling and he's doing a silent treatment, he done got the discipline down so well that you can't push his buttons that way. He's expecting you to do it. Stay off of social media, and if you did get on social media, you are having a beautiful, lovely day. Period. Don't try to reach out to his friends. Do not try to reach out to her friends. If you a dude, listen to this. Do not try to reach out to the friends. Do not try to reach out to the mama. Let it be. I guarantee you, promise you, he will call you back. They don't like it when you flip the script. Most people cannot take what they dish out. And if people would just know that and get that and swallow that pill, you wouldn't have so many problems dealing with a silent treatment or any of that type of abusive behavior. If you got a guy in your life, and let's go from the silent treatment to where he can't never text you, and you got to be the one running after him, and he cannot never chase you, lay it down. The best way to get your point across when somebody's doing you like that is just to be quiet. You're not returning the silent treatment per se, because you're not really trying to give them a silent treatment. You're just letting them know that behavior is unacceptable, and you're not going to even give it no thought. Take it from me. I am 46 years old, and the reason why I am a relationship coach and how I became a relationship coach is going through so much. I have been married. I have been divorced. I have had baby mama drama. And in a beautiful, loving relationship today, but it took work. We had to do the work. But even in this relationship, I've had to work. And so with that in mind, and having to give this advice out and really helping people. And I love it. I love helping people, and not just a coach in life, period. But as a relationship coach, I love to see good, healthy, thriving relationships. And guess what? All relationships are not going to always start out peachy cream, or they start peachy cream, and in the middle you go through these tough times. It happens. It's life. And for me to act like it doesn't is not reality. The silent treatment is real, and people give it, but the people on the receiving end of a silent treatment feel like absolute nothing, and it makes you feel depleted. Baby, don't feel depleted. No, you are the special person that you are. Hold your head up and say, I'm not going to tolerate it. Set them down and let them be silent to themselves. You continue to move forward. And if you got to put it in your head like this, so you going to be quiet, I'm going to be quiet. And you used to that phone call he give you. You used to him holding on to you, and y'all got in an argument, and he flipped the script. And most of the time they flip the script because they don't want to deal with it, because they were wrong. Or you did something to them, and now and you could be in the wrong, and they're giving you a silent treatment. Give it some time. The more you go after them, you only push them away. So give them some time, let them be quiet, send your I'm sorry text and I love you. When you're ready to talk, I'm here. And leave it at that. But trying to make somebody do something only pushes them away further. So how do we deal with the silent treatment, honey? Ignore them. And ignore them by not even giving the silent treatment any type of attention. How do I do that? Ignore them. So if they can ignore you, then I don't care if it has to drag. I had a silent treatment for like 4 months. It was I couldn't understand. I was writing letters, sending them to their house. You make yourself look like a fool. And you not weak. Listen, ladies out here and gentlemen who are going through this, you listen to me. You're not weak. You're strong. You're better than that. You actually deserve better than that. But if you just choose to stay with it, and you're going to stay in it, which I wish you wouldn't, but if you do, then sit it down and do you, boo. That's all that is the secret to overcoming a silent treatment. And I know you didn't ask somebody and they told you. And if you watching this, it's because you really don't believe that it works. I'm here to tell you, as a 46-year-old woman who's been through these relationship issues, sweetie, there ain't nothing you can probably tell me. I'm not that one that got married at 20 and I was married and I had a husband who never did me wrong and we was just in bliss. Sweetie, I wish that was the case. It was not for me. That's not what happened for me. And I've been through some stuff. And I did some things the wrong way. And as I grew, I learned how to do them the right way. And you know what I said? I said, if I can help somebody, my daughters come to me with stuff, and I promise you they're in loving relationships because I walk them through. Both of them, really. I don't pick my daughters. If my daughters is wrong, I tell them, you wrong, boo. You wrong. And he didn't deserve that. So what I'm going to tell you is that, and to let you know, is that I'm here. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. Email me if you got to. My goal is to make sure that each individual that subscribes to my channel come out with an effective way to how to build their relationships, or a way to walk away if you have to. And to build yourself. You are better than a silent treatment. You are better than somebody that can just walk away from you. Know who you are. You ain't got to put up with it. So when somebody's giving you a silent treatment, chill them, cut them off. And if you ain't really to cut them off, sit them down. Well, and I'm telling you, do not text, do not call. And when they get ready to call you, let them sit a second. It ain't gonna hurt. And if you have to just answer, do a random little answer. They text you, hey. Now, oh my God, I missed you, I loved you, and I just didn't know what I would do without you. Nobody needs to hear that. And you sound weak, and you don't want to be weak. And no, yes, you're probably feeling that way, but you don't want to be weak about it. Hey, how you doing? That's it, if you want to answer it. But it's back on your terms. Don't let nobody pull you into their mess. If they really love you, if they really cared and wasn't selfish, they wouldn't have done it to you in the first place. Listen, thank you for tuning into my channel. Don't forget to subscribe if you like it, and like this video if you like it. And I will, till next time, have a great day.